Assembly Bill 227 by Assemblyman Gatto and others, enacting relating to toxic substances and declaring an urgency thereof to take effect immediately.
Mr. Gatto.
Thank you, Madam Speaker. Assembly Bill 227 seeks to correct some unintended consequences of an otherwise good law. Some attorneys have used Proposition 65 to extract quick go-away settlements from business owners who simply haven't put up a sign or simply haven't put up the right size sign to warn people about very common household substances. AB 227 is a product of months of work between my staff and all stakeholders. It deals with a very finite universe of instances and would work as follows. If a business receives a notice of violation under Prop 65 by a private attorney for not providing a warning sign for exposures to alcohol, chemicals formed in the process of preparing food and beverages, like grilling a cheeseburger, environmental tobacco smoke, or exhaust at a parking lot intended for non-commercial use, then the business owner will have 14 days to correct the violation. That is, to put up the proper Prop 65 sign and to pay a small civil penalty. Simply put, AB 227 is a fix-it ticket as opposed to a business bankrupting lawsuit. This measure will provide tremendous relief for businesses up and down the state, and it furthers the purpose of Proposition 65 by providing prompt warnings to Californians about certain chemicals. I respectfully ask for your aye vote.
Mr. Marasucci.
It's a two-thirds vote.
Thank you, Madam Speaker. I rise as a co-author of AB 227. This bill strikes an important balance between promoting the public health and protecting California's small businesses. AB 227 will allow legitimate actors to continue using Proposition 65 to promote the public good, such as, say, removing lead from children's jewelry. But it will also protect small businesses from having to deal with abusive and unnecessary litigation when they make an honest mistake. I ask my colleagues to join me in supporting AB 227.
Mr. Daly.
I rise in support of this bill. As a business owner, I want to thank the author for bringing this forward. This is a very common sense bill, and I strongly urge an aye vote on this measure.
Mr. Donnelly.
Thank you, Madam Speaker. I also rise in support of AB 227. This is an incredibly important step in the right direction. I applaud my colleague. This leads us toward balance, where we can say to small business owners, look, there was so much power put into Prop 65 that it has been abused by many who would target businesses, and we're saying to small business owners, we have your back, but we're also not trying to weaken the public protection that was built into that. So I think this is a great step in the right direction, and I urge an aye vote.
Mr. Alejo.
Madam Speaker, I rise also in support of AB 227. This bill came through the Environmental Safety and Toxic Materials Committee in a much broader form. Assemblymember Gatto honored his commitment to me and my committee, narrowing it down to the form that you all see before you today. I commend the author for bringing together the environmental, the business, and labor communities to forge a sensible compromise that addresses some of the Prop 65 abuses that small businesses face. I urge an aye vote on this measure, and also ask that the author add me as a co-author in the Senate.
Okay, seeing no further. Mr. Bradford.
Thank you, Madam Speaker. Question for the author.
Without objection.
With all this support, why isn't this not a suspense candidate?
Suspense or consent? I don't know how to answer that.
Clerk will open the roll. All members vote who desire to vote. All members vote who desire to vote. All members vote who desire to vote. Clerk will close the roll, tally the votes. Ayes 71, no 0. Measure passes. File on the urgency. Ayes 71, no 0 on the bill. Measure passes.